Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Basa, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We begin with Frankie De Jong, as Barca are open to renewal talks with the 75 million rated superstar after Ter Stegen agreement. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Pablo Gavi, as the Barca Golden Boy have shut down talks of discontentment with his latest social media post. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. After reaching an agreement with Marc-Andre Ter Stegen over a new contract, Barcelona have now opened talks with another of their captains, Frankie de Jong, over a renewal. This claim comes from Sergi Capdevila of Sport, who reports that the Blaugrana will look to extend de Jong's contract on a similar formula to that of Ter Stegen, which would help the club in their financial fair play situation. And it is further stated that given that De Jong is very happy at Barca, the midfielder would be predisposed to reach an agreement, making the contract renewal likely. It is well established that De Jong is one of the highest earners at the club currently, thanks to the contract renewal he signed in 2020 under the Josep Maria Bartomeu administration. Given his wages, the Blaugrana made serious efforts to try and offload him last summer, but they came to no avail as the Dutchman held firm and refused to leave. Since then, the 26-year-old has enjoyed a stunning turnaround as he has become one of the club captains and is an undisputed starter for Xavi week in, week out. The Young's current contract with the Catalans run out until 2026 and there is no immediate threat of losing him, but extending his contract and distributing his salary over a longer period would help the club with the financial fair play situation. Barcelona wants to renew the Young's contract with a formula similar to what they utilized with Ter Stegen's renewal. It would see the Dutchman reduce his salary for the first couple of seasons on his new deal, which would be made up for in the latter years of his contract. This maneuver would help the club achieve some fair play margin for the current season, which in turn would aid their bid to sign and register players. Frankie de Jong has previously gone on record stating that he wants to remain at Barcelona for many years to come, and as such, there is a good chance that an agreement between the two parties over a contract will go ahead. Of course, Frankie de Jong has been an important player for us since joining from Ajax in 2019, and keeping Frankie de Jong will be so important as Barcelona are seeking to extend his contract. Of course, Frankie de Jong's last contract he signed was under Josep Maria Bartomeu's era, and of course, we saw him being one of the highest earned players at Barca. So Laporta's era now, they are trying to ensure that if they want to renew him, as well as Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, as we have discussed in the previous episode, they are trying to ensure that the renewal goes in line with financial fair play. Try to make it better. Try to even make it like spreading the salaries, which means that Frankie de Jong will likely be extended for a long period so that his heavy wages could be spread. I think that's the loopholes that this financial fair play have, that many clubs are using these tactics. We can see the likes of Chelsea as well, trying to extend players with very long-term contracts, spreading their salaries just to avoid such issues on financial fair play. So as it stands right now, Barcelona are optimistic. Frankie de Jong's camp also optimistic that a deal will be reached to renew his contract, but nothing has been specified yet. How many years will the contract be extended? But let's expect a contract to be extended for many years, as Barca are trying to ensure that they don't suffer any effects of financial fair play whatsoever in the nearest future. Frankie de Jong is a player that have always been consistent with his performances. And this is a guy who was almost sold last summer. We quite remember when Manchester United had already agreed with Barca for an 85 million euro, only for the player to stand his ground and refuse for many months that he is not leaving Barca. And at the end of the day, he won that challenge, right? Because they were trying to kick him out. Barca were hunting for money. Financial fair play was crippling us. And also, Barca were aspiring to have a great transfer window amid activation of levers all the time. But Frankie de Jong have always been a lover of Barca, and his determination not to join his compatriot Eric Ten Hag at Manchester United instead of going there, but he wants to play at Barca, shows the love that he has for the club. Then on to the final story of discussion. It goes without saying that Barca prodigy Xavi is one of the most talented and special young midfielders in the game currently. 19-year-old wonderkid Xavi won the Golden Boy Award last year after enjoying the fine breakthrough campaign in the 2021-22 and essayed a key role in the Blaugrana's La Liga triumph in the 2022-23. The start of the 2023-24 season has not been the most ideal for Xavi though, as he did not play much during preseason due to physical issues. Following that, he did not start the opening game against Getafe, with Xavi preferring the midfield quartet of Pedri, Frankie de Jong, Ilkay Gundogan, and Oriol Romeo. It had led to speculations that Xavi was not entirely pleased with his situation and did not wish to be fit choice midfielder in his plans. The situation has reportedly sparked the interest of clubs like Chelsea, PSG, who are keeping tabs on the player's development. However, Xavi have taken to social media to quell these speculations. The 19-year-old posted a video of him scoring a goal against Mallorca at Camp Nou and celebrating by kissing the badge of the club. Of course, there is no doubt that Xavi's commitment to the Barcelona badge is perfect. After all, Xavi is one of the players who have had the most minutes since the club legend Xavi took over as manager. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.